If I was job seeking right now, here's what I would do. So number one, I would make sure that my profile is optimized. And in particular, I would make sure that my banner highlights the key skills that I have. My headline has the key job titles that I want to be found for, because remember, LinkedIn headlines are searchable. Then I want to make sure and write my about section in a way that the first 4 lines are impactful. So I could choose one option, which is to make sure that it highlights the key skills that I have, or 2, I could use it to say these are the skills that I know that I could apply to these industries and be incredibly successful at. I'll make sure my experience section is updated with the relevant skills. But here's the second part that you need to do. I would start searching for only the HR managers and recruiters that are in the industries or the companies that I want to work for. So that way I narrow down my list. I'm not accepting any other connection requests except those types of persons. I'm not sending out any except for those types. So once I start it, my search becomes really narrow. Here's the little piece de resistance. Here's the final thing that you should be doing. What I want you to do now is that I want you to start doing posts. Every time you apply for a job or you see a job that you want to do, I want you to write a post about it and talk about what you do in the first 30, 60, 90 days. So in other words, you're essentially answering the questions that companies are going to ask in the interview anyway. And here's why this is important. When you're submitting a resume, most recruiters now are going to look at your LinkedIn profile. So you have to ensure that if they look at your LinkedIn profile, they see it optimized, but also they're going to see a post that talks about the job that you just applied for. They're not going to write it in exact detail, for example, saying, if I was a quality assurance person at Nestle. No. You're going to say, if I was a quality insurance person in the FMCG industry, this is what I'll do in the first 30, 60, 90 days. So that's how you create a powerful impact. And by the way, when you connect with each and one of those HR managers and recruiters, you know the deal. Send them a video. Tell them why it is they're connecting. Tell them why it is they think you're one of the best candidates for these types of roles that they have coming up, and you're looking forward to engaging with them. You need to take charge. You shouldn't just wait for the opportunity if you're job hunting.